All right, you guys, we're here for the new moon in Gemini reading. I was doing all the research. I'm not an astrologer, so I was doing all the research about, the different aspects of the new moon in Gemini. And obviously that means the sun is in conjunction with the moon, or the moon is in conjunction with the sun, however you want to look at it. But also Black Moon Lilith is opposing this in Sagittarius. So I started looking at that and like how that changes things if you consider Black Moon Lilith. Not all astrologers do, but I'm not an astrologer. So this really complicated things, and the fact that like we're in the pre-shadow or whatever of Mercury retrograde, and I just kept getting this like excuse me, like come as you are. And we have like, we always get the standard things with Gemini of like curiosity, information, communication, adapting, all of these things, but I kept getting this come as you are. So that kind of goes against like adapting, right? Come as you are, come as you are. And so I just felt like, let's just pull cards, because this is a small channel. I do collaborate with my other channel to bring it to, that channel has a few more people subscribed, but this is really tiny. So if you are watching this, you are meant to hear it. This is going to be a collective message. We're just going to kind of see what the advice is from Spirit. I'm not going to take that yet. So we're going to pull some Dark Moon Oracle. This is the First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot. And if we need to clarify, we'll use the Disney Villains Tarot deck. These are just the cards I already had out. Well, these I pulled for this, but I haven't used these before. So we'll just pull a couple. We'll read what it has to say, and then we'll clarify those. I don't have a spread in mind. I just want to see what this come as you are is trying to say. What does Spirit have to say about that? All right, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for bringing us here for this message. What is come as you are for this new moon in Gemini? What message do you have for us? Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, what message do you have for us? Thank you so much. And we have number 39, Revelations. Number 39. We have number 36, Nyx. Get one more. This one. And number 48, Dream Weaving. I just saw a reading from, what is she called? 13 Moon Tarot. The bottom of the deck we have number 42, Ease. And when I got this deck just a few days ago, this was the card that came out for me. Ease. Like not forcing things. Look at how bright it is compared to these. So I think it's 13 Moon Tarot. She had a reading recently. Something about dream weaving and a spider. Interesting. Let's get some water. It's funny with that Nyx in the middle. A lot of like threes, I feel like, because this 12 breaks down to a 3, 48 breaks down to a 3, 36. Well, that's a 9, but they're multiples of 3, and then 39 breaks down to a 3. Something about threes. Oh, Gemini is the 3rd house, right? Am I right? See, I'm not huge on astrology. I'm huge into looking into it, but I just don't know it really well. So let's just go ahead and read the book. Stick with me. Let's see what message we have. Number 39, Revelations. We could be in the time of Revelations. Let's see what the message is. These are fairly quick, so let's just see. This card represents the energy of when the dark moon slips from Gemini ahead of the new moon in Cancer. The truth is breaking through the clouds. When this card comes up, you're in the dark about something, but that can and will change. There are revelations coming. However, in order to get them, you may need to move from intellectualizing your biggest issue to feeling all your feelings. This card shows that you need to transcend surface level knowledge and delve into the realm of intuition and empathy to find and understand the answers you need. It speaks of a journey from the spheres of thought and communication, Gemini, to a place of intuition and nurturing, Cancer. It encourages you to dig beneath the surface of your and others' thoughts and words to uncover deeper truths and insights about your situation. It may be that you are too much in your head and need to act more from your heart to shape things the way you would like them to be. Be honest about whether you've been talking or thinking negatively. That only attracts more negativity. You will know the outcome of your situation soon. This card is about the rebirth of your power to release ego and move into love. So it's also talking about don't be a gossip, look at your motivations, stop overthinking, nurture yourself and or someone you care for, and move into your heart space. So I could definitely see where it could be about come as you are, because it might be about like thinking you have to, you know, do all these things before you do this. Like even like coming into this reading, needing to research all these things and be a certain thing or have all this certain knowledge before I'm able to channel a message or do a reading to give over to you. But this reading is also for me, and it's also about this being guidance for my journey as well as yours. Like I'm on this soul journey as well, right? I'm healing, and I don't have to have it all together to continue on this journey, right? Yeah, and overthinking things, and like I don't know, I'm just getting something about like maybe when you're watching readings, this could be for, you know, the viewer, for myself, when you're watching readings, they may be speaking to you as though, you know, you have it all together. And so it's like, what's the next step? Well, it's like maybe you're still on this step, or maybe you're one step even behind that and not thinking like you need to catch up or that you're behind. That's what I'm getting here. Look at your motivations. Yeah, looking at your what is your reasoning? Is your reasoning for even your healing? Is it so that you can, you know, are you comparing yourself to somebody? Are you trying to reach something? Is this about accomplishment? Your spiritual journey, is it about accomplishment? Because it really, you know, there's no report card. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Let's see here. All right, number 36, Nyx. Embrace the mystery. All right. Nyx is the Greek goddess of the night and mystery, embodying the power of darkness as a space for intuition, insight, and transformation. Yeah, it's really dark. It barely picks it up. Right now, you may feel scared and lost. The path ahead seems unclear, and you're uncertain where to go or what comes next. But Nyx is here to remind you that you don't need to have all the answers right now. Yeah, come as you are. Nyx has the power of precognition, the ability to see beyond the veil and offer glimpses of what's to come, and aligns with Piscean energy. Your message is that the darkness surrounding you right now isn't something to fear. It's a space where you can connect with your intuition, where secrets and insights are waiting to be revealed. And it's part of the path that leads to a better future, believe it or not. Nyx asks you to trust what you need will come when the time is right. In the stillness of the dark, your subconscious mind is working and visions of the future are starting to shape. Let go of fear and lean into the mystery. What you need to know will reveal itself in time. Sorry, I'm just like leaning over here. Other things about this is embracing the mystery. Use your intuition as your guide. Don't be afraid of the darkness. Pay attention to your dreams and release fear. And of course, if you've watched any other videos on this channel, at least at this stage of the channel, we are focusing on choosing love over fear. So I think that's also something that, you know, like if you are looking at this channel or any tarot or other spiritual things, or you're learning tarot, or even you may pull cards all the time, you may be a pro at it, is what is your motivation at that? Like, are you always needing to consult that? Are you always needing to know before you make decisions? Sometimes it's just about experiencing things, and you can't always know what's around the corner. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you know, there's a point, I don't know why I'm being shown this, but it's like going to a concert, and it's not the same thing. I don't know why I'm being shown this, but like going to a concert and you have your phone filming it. Like, are you really ever going to sit there and watch that on your phone? Or should you just be experiencing it live rather than filming it? That has nothing to do with this. I don't know. Well, maybe it does, but that's what I'm being shown, is it's like, it's about experiencing it and not always trying to prepare for what you're going to experience. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see number 48, dream weaving. And I think that's the last card. Yeah. One more sip of water. Hydrate, guys. All right. This is a really interesting card too. All right, we have a little Aries. No, is that Aries or whatever? All right. This card represents the energy of when the dark moon slips from Pisces ahead of the new moon in Aries. Yes. Dream weaving sounds wonderful, and it can be. Who doesn't love to forget about reality and focus on dreams instead? Just don't go too far. Remember, dreams are one thing, but action is another. It's very easy to just expect the universe to deliver everything on a silver platter, but when this card comes up, it's a reminder that you also need to make an effort. The rebirth of your power lies in you acting on your dreams. It's probably not possible to get 100% clarity on whatever it is you want to attract right now, and that's fine. Sometimes it's okay just to float along and let life lead you where it will. However, when this card comes up, there's a suggestion that you're about to turn the corner and life is soon going to be quite different. It's also a very good time to back up your dreams by doing cosmic practices such as visualizing, chanting, drawing, and so on. If you can't get in the mood, a little bit of music may help. If you can dream it, you can do it, as they say. So it's also saying get motivated, recognize that the energies are changing soon, be responsible, be bold, and be competitive. So what I'm gathering from that is like moving beyond the preparation stage. Like you can put things off for a very long time. Preparing, researching, doing all these things, saying that you need to do this before you can launch. Yeah, and I'm getting that like failure to launch. Like you can be in preparation for longer than it would take to actually just launch. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's just kind of go from here. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Tell us more about this Revelations. What more can you tell us about Revelations? Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. She's holding your heart. So I feel like there is something in the heart space, and this could be something revealed about like something that may be blocking the heart, or something that you're suddenly going to feel from the heart space. Something that may be revealed by allowing your heart to lead you. But what else, Holy Spirit? And we have the Three of Pentacles. It says, from a conscious alliance, offer your solidarity. Oh, form a conscious alliance. Offer your solidarity. What else? The Empress. Trust your sacred intuition, nurture unconditional love. So we have 2 3s there, 3 3. And then I said, oh, you know, there's this 3, and we have 3 cards. This breaks down to a 3. And then we have 3 3. There's something about the power of 3. And we said Gemini is the 3rd house. Is it though? I believe it is. There's something about collaborations. There's something about teaming up, connecting. Support. And it's saying like how she's holding her heart. I feel like there's something about almost like magic being formed. Triangle. I'm getting triangle. I have this triangle right here as well with this selenite, this pyramid. There's something about a revelation forming because, and it's almost like a form of protection coming through because of this collaboration. This could be like 3 siblings, almost like getting the creating like a dynamic. I don't know what I'm getting here. Let's get one more for that. This revelation. Oh, 2 came out here. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, which is 12, which is another 3. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, cycle of changes in motion, treasure your transformation. So divine timing and karmic wheel moving here. And then the Hanged Man, life on hold, tap into new perspectives. And this looks kind of like a mother, like, you know, taking her child somewhere with these like umbrellas, protection. I just feel like there's something about protection if like you come together like siblings. I don't know. It's almost like finding like your soul family. There's like a magic, almost like a motherly protection that comes over if you come together. I don't know what I'm saying here. Let's see what else. All right, what is this Nyx about? We might clarify that with the Villain Tarot. All right, what is this Nyx about? Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Tell us more about Nyx. We have the revelation coming before the darkness, which is really weird. It's not weird, but I mean, it's like we're getting the light and the protection so that we can enter the darkness. Almost like a preparation because the darkness is coming. Okay. We have judgment. Like judgment is coming. Elevate yourself in awakening. Show up for your life calling. And a lot of times with the Wheel of Fortune, I also get like destiny, karma, like karmic karma. I get karmic payout in a good way, but with judgment, like you're getting the call, the wake-up call, but also like you're life purpose is being highlighted here. Okay. Elevate yourself in awakening, show up for your life calling. Yeah. So it might be like looking at your relationship with your mother or with divine feminine, your divine feminine relationships, whether it's grandmother, mother, and then also with your siblings here, where you've had to see the higher perspective, surrender, where you've made sacrifices, that karma coming into play, divine timing. The divine time has come. And now it's judgment. Okay, now it's judgment. What else? What else for this Nyx? Judgment. Okay, life calling. I mean, that's 3 major arcana here just for this revelation. And then we get judgment. I mean, this is obviously a very major time. This is big energy. Okay. And we have 2 of Pentacles. A resourceful mind preserves balance when juggling. Okay, so this is almost like, you see, like we're looking at 2 things. It's like this is you with your mother in the past, and now it's like you're going to be on your own. And here it is, judgment. You're having to look back, and now you're doing it on your own, but you've been prepared. So judgment is looking back at the past in a lot of ways. So now it's like you're able to fulfill your life purpose because of what you've learned in the past, and the time has come. Now you're being called into action. A resourceful mind preserves balance when juggling. Okay, let's just get one more. Okay, and we have the 10 of Wands. And it looks like she's standing on top of the pyramid. We have the pyramid here. We're talking about these 3s, right? Release excessive responsibilities. Reunite with what truly matters. So there may be a reason to reunite with siblings, soul tribe, people from your past. We have that Mercury retrograde coming up. This may be in preparation for a reunion, letting go of, you know, any kind of heavy burdens or the responsibilities, and more about what truly matters. All right, what's this Dream Weavers about? Tell us more about the Dream Weavers. You know, we have, okay, so this, it talked about, you know, the new moon going from Pisces into Aries. So we had Neptune and Saturn going from Pisces into Aries. So it's like going from that dreaminess into action. Okay. Tell us more about this dream weaving. What are these actions? And we have the Lovers, which is Gemini. Unity awaits you at the crossroads. Come together. So there is some type, it could be some type of reunion, choice, coming together after this release from the past, or figuring out what truly matters in the dark, in the judgment, right? And then coming together for the purpose of what truly matters. Tell me more. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. We have the 6 of Pentacles. You give with gratitude, you receive in abundance. Interesting with these poppies. I'm just getting like there's yellow poppies here and red poppies here. I'm just getting like California for some reason. But there's also something something like ethereal when we're going from dream into action. Because poppies can represent, you know, like I would say like hallucinations or like, yeah. All right, let's just get one more for that, and then we'll clarify, because this is a little bit abstract, obviously. We have 6 and 6. Okay. One more, Holy Spirit, thank you so much. The Tower. Radical changes come with new opportunities. Hang in there. It's like you're going to be given the foresight about this tower, which for me is, the tower is about divine intervention. You're going to be given the foresight about this crumble. And this is on a collective level. This is a collective reading. This is not about one sign or a personal situation, but it is going to affect you personally. It's going to affect the collective. And we have all this major arcana here. So this is something about a collective tower. And we obviously have plenty of things going on in the world. So we may all see this coming. But there's something about feeling or being called during the darkness right before this happens, so that you're prepared. So like aligning with the right people so that you can be prepared for this is what I'm getting here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The roots of your inventiveness are in full bloom with prosperity. And with this 6 of Pentacles, I feel like also with the Wheel of Fortune over here, this is about karma and judgment, all of this, and the Tower coming into play. So it's about like the relationships and like remembering what you've put out into the world is what's coming back to you. And this could all come to a head at the same time is what I'm getting. Whew, okay. Let's go ahead and clarify. I feel like I can't clarify every card. It's almost like, I don't know. I almost just want to do almost like another spread just on top of it. Break it down for us. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Just break it down for us. Like a sentence here. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, let me just do one more shuffle. Come as you are. Like it's I don't feel it's come as you are because it's extremely urgent, but it is important. I just think that it's about it's not that what you've been working on, trying to heal, trying to discover about yourself or discover about situations, about your career or about your relationship. It's not that those things are not important. They are. But I just feel like there's going to be a change in focus, and it's going to be clear that for the collective, there's going to be a shift in focus because of the collective energy. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. show me clearly. Can you break this down a little bit and simplify this to give us a clear message? Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Okay, we have the King of Coins. King of Coins. This is the King of Coins can definitely represent like tradition, the traditional way of doing things. That could be more the Hierophant, but this is about manifestation and okay. Like having a certain way of doing things that has been fruitful for you. What is the current energy? And we have the 10 of Coins. Okay. Like we've relied on this. This could be a long-term commitment. This could be a legacy. This could be a strong foundation. This could be, you know, a marriage, like a retirement, an inheritance. What is the challenge here? The Hermit. So I'm getting this being the challenge is that there's, yeah, I feel like there's something about maybe you have been on this healing journey or, you know, in a bit of isolation. Doesn't mean you have to have been separated completely with everybody, but I feel like there's something about that you have been kind of working on yourself, and there may be a need to kind of come back to earth a little bit, or come back to civilization a little bit and connect and kind of evaluate who you have ties with because of what's going on in the world, so that you know kind of who's still on your team in a sense in the 3D. Okay, advice, the Hanged Man. So we have some repeating energy. Okay, the Hanged Man, needing to see the higher perspective, needing to see things from what is the outcome here? Because this could also be about surrender. This could also be about sacrifice. This could also be about needing to see things from a divine perspective. This could also be about feeling stuck. What is the outcome here? And we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's something about understanding that there is a reason, a purpose, and it could have to do with your life purpose or your life purpose at this time, because we may have many purposes in life, obviously. There's a reason for certain connections, seeing the value, seeing things from other perspectives, why certain things are of value to you. Let me clarify that, the Hanged Man. Seeing what value you can bring, as well as others can bring to your life, and how you can bring value to others' life, especially when it comes to value, like actual money. Okay, that could have something to do, because this is collective, I'm saying that could have something to do with the economy, the breakdown of the economy, anything like that. Is really figuring out what skill, what things you have of value, so that you can be prepared in a sense. That's what I'm getting. 4 of Swords. This is like healing, meditation, stepping back. So maybe stepping back, or to be able to see this perspective, surrendering so that you can understand this perspective. One more. What is this Three of Cups about then? The Six of Cups. Definitely could be something about siblings, family, like who's in your corner, who is actual soul connections, soulmates. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. Like really being able to heal soul connections. That's what I'm getting here. Roots, establishing roots. The roots of your inventiveness are in full bloom with prosperity. We have prosperity here. This is about evaluating that. I'm feeling like there's a need to heal your heart, heal your connections, heal your family connections, surrendering some kind of fight with your family, or healing connections in general. Let's get three more cards to close this out. Show me clearly. Three more cards to close this out, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. We have the moon. Of course, we're doing a moon reading. Thank you. Okay, this one. Judgment. Yes, we're talking about that. Judgment. The moon, judgment, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like there's something about really getting to a place where you're not afraid of the dark, where you're used to operating in the dark, where you are comfortable with your shadow. We're not all going to have all parts of our shadow healed, integrated. Don't assume that. Don't assume that the person that you are getting a reading from or watching on YouTube has done all the work, because we're all works in progress. I don't know exactly what Judgment Day is, right? I don't know what a collective tower is going to look like. We've had several of them in my lifetime, but I don't know if there's a bigger, more horrific, or even more glorious one that will come. But I do know that there's spiritual warfare happening. And so my feeling is that's going to cause a lot of confusion. And so what's coming through to me is focusing on healing your connections with those you love, and focusing on your connection with God, because you're not going to know what's real and what's not. So focusing on anything that is advised to you, or any kind of spiritual connection through anybody else, it's going to have to go through your heart. And so building your connection with God directly, if you take nothing else from this reading but that's what I feel is your best bet, because you're not going to know heads or tails what to trust. With the Seven of Swords here, yeah. I don't know if any of that had anything to do with anything, but that's what I get from these three cards and this. Trust your heart, and trust what you've built directly between you and God, the Creator, the Source. When I first started on YouTube, very few people would even allow themselves to say God in tarot readings. And that's changed. So when you click on a reading or a new reader and you really feel like, I don't know if what they're saying resonates with me, really check your heart. Because sometimes they don't resonate with you because their vibration just doesn't click. But sometimes they don't resonate because what the situation they're talking about doesn't make sense to you. But they could be telling you about something that you don't see coming. Or their vibration really could be not hitting you right because it's not right. So really focus on your connection with God, and don't let anybody tell you anything about your God, about connecting with God. Don't let anybody change your mind about connecting with God. Everything else, that's up to you. But be strong in your connection with God. Build that if you don't build anything else. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Take care.